Hey, it's Pete. How you doing? There you are. Hope you're having a great weekend. And first of all, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers on my YouTube channel. If you haven't checked out my channel yet, go to YouTube, type in Pete Nero, and you'll get all my stuff there. And thank you so much, and I hope that you check it out and follow it if you haven't done so yet. But we're here, and I just wanted to quickly jump into stuff. Yes, we're at the new studio. I'm enjoying this so much. It's look at this. Feel like a superstar now. I'm even dressing better. I realized the past couple of years, you know, with the stress and the pandemic, and everybody is kind of like, a lot of people's heads are in the clouds, I'm noticing, more than usual. Yes, I understand people have been under stress. So have I. People under stress, people are not thinking properly sometimes, and they're going about their business, especially after, you know, lockdowns and stay home and this and that. And now things have opened up pretty much, right? So people are going around. I'm noticing, oh my God, it's worse. People were always driving horribly, walking around aimlessly, no matter where you are, what town you're in. But now it's worse. Like, it's almost to the point where they're like zombies. People are like zombie. The ones that concern me are the zombie drivers. I'll give an example. I go to the grocery store, I park my car, and I'm walking to the main doors of the grocery store, and I'm, you know, trying to stay away from the road where the cars are driving, so I'm, you know, going in and out of empty parking spots. Anyway, so I'm walking around, I'm going through an empty parking spot, and I see some guy in a minivan just like bulldozing into the parking spot before I even fucking move out of the parking spot. Like, I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but you can see me if I'm walking around in a you know, the parking lot of a grocery store. Like, what the fuck? Something, and okay, he's coming in. The fucking guy didn't stop until his bumper kissed my kneecap. I know, it sounds kind of kinky. I've never had that before. He literally almost fucking ran me over. His bumper like kissed my kneecap, and that's when he finally stopped. And he's like this. His eyes are open and staring forward. His hands are on the wheel, and he's like, his mouth is open and like drooling almost. Like, I don't know if this guy was having some medical emergency or I don't know what happened. And you know, God bless him if something was going on. But I mean, seriously, man. You see someone going through, you know, a pedestrian walking through a parking spot, whatever. Wait till the fucking guy leaves. Then you drive your car in there. Like, what were you looking at? You're driving into a parking spot, and I'm at the very end of the spot going between cars. This guy is like driving right in like he's on a fucking Cayuga Motor Speedway with his fucking Dodge minivan. Oh my God, man. Seriously. Like, to the point where like your bumper is kissing my kneecap. Like, is this really fucking necessary, folks? And the guy he was like this, going forward. I kind of like, you know, knocked on his glass to say, hey, like, what the fuck, man? You don't see me walking here? He didn't even turn around and look at me. He's still staring like this, right? I try to get his attention. I try to rap on his glass because I wanted to have a conversation with him. He declined my conversation, I guess. I'm just shaking my head walking away, man. It's like we've become zombies, especially the past couple of years now that things are going back to normal, or maybe not. Who knows what the fuck's going on, but we have become zombies, man. Like, people are going around too fast, too slow, all over the place. Like, oh my God. And my favorite is when you're driving and somebody's, you know, turning onto the road, right? You're driving down the road, you have the right of way. Someone is waiting to turn left, or I guess left, right? And they fucking cut you off like less than 20 feet. So I'm stomping on my fucking brake pedal. I'm looking behind me. There's no cars behind me. You can't fucking wait 3 fucking seconds until I'm past so you can turn at your leisure. No, I gotta go right in front. Like, Jesus, fuck. Anyway, whatever. I had to get that off my chest. Zombie drivers. Which reminds me of something else. The courtesy. You know, when you go into a store or a medical office or a bank or wherever you're going to, right? And they always have these signs, or a hospital. They always have these signs now, you know, please, you know, clients or customers, whatever, please show courtesy to our staff. No bad behavior, no obscene behavior, no aggressive behavior will be tolerated, and no insults and threats. Fine, I understand that. So they want you to treat their staff with respect and courtesy. Yes, I understand that. The problem is that now I'm noticing wherever you go, the staff of that particular organization is giving out. Like, they're not being courteous at all. I don't understand. I try to be nice everywhere I go. But everybody is snarky. Everybody is sarcastic. Everyone's pissed off. I guess going back to the whatever. Everyone has like a fucking, they're pissed off. And nobody wants to tolerate anybody anymore, right? And so you're going into a bank or a hospital or a doctor or whatever, and you're getting fucking shit from everybody. You can't give it to them, but they're giving it out to everybody else. Case in point, I was trying to contact a specialist, find out what's going on. I had an issue I had to take care of and this and that. The receptionist was I don't know what the hell's wrong with the receptionist, man. He's screwed. The doctor was fine, but to be able to get to this doctor, you had to go through this receptionist who was a total fucking, a horrible person. I'm trying to call. It's like, I need to, can I chat with the specialist? Are they available? Can I have an appointment? I need to find out oh, how dare you? How dare you? Don't you have, what are you, ignorant? Excuse me? Yeah. Are you ignorant? Don't you realize that you have to wait? There's 600 people ahead of you. You're not the only patient that the doctor has. You have to wait. Why didn't you call before? You have to wait now. Call again later. How dare you? I'm sitting back. My fucking mouth was open on the phone. It's like, I just asked you if I can get in touch with the specialist, whether it's book an appointment, book a phone call, whatever. I didn't say, hey, fuckface, I want to talk to the doctor now. I swear to God, I had never been more courteous. And I'm getting all this shit from this, how dare you call the specialist to chat, make an appointment, make arrangements, whatever, discuss something. I don't know, man. I don't know if her husband had cheated on her that day, or who knows, she had a really bad rash in her I don't know what the problem was, but my God, the courtesy was not there at all. I'm being called, she wasn't swearing to me, but I mean, I'm being called ignorant and this and that, and how dare you? And you got so many patients say, yes, I know. Oh my God. You guys ever noticed this lately? Like, everywhere you go, you got to be courteous, but they're not courteous back at all. And everybody is snarky and has all this fucking thing. How dare you? How dare you? Don't you know we have other patients? And why didn't you call before? Because this is when I'm calling. I'm not the amazing Kreskin. I can't tell the future when I'm going to have an issue. In 2 weeks I'm going to have an issue. I better contact a specialist now. I'm not a psychic. If I was a psychic, I'd be doing that. I wouldn't be doing this. Well, I'd be doing this regardless, because I love, this is my dream hobby, my dream, whatever you want to call it. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. I'm trying not to be an asshole, but I mean, these guys are fucking pulling it out of me, man. It's like, excuse me? And when you give them a little bit of attitude back, not being rude, not being or obscene or insulting, but when you give them a little attitude back, then they push away from the table and now they're nice again. Come on, guys, smarten the fuck up a little bit, okay? Everybody's under stress. Everybody needs stuff. We know that, hospitals, doctors, this, that, everything's booked up, everything's backed up. Yeah, but don't be a fucking idiot, man. Just be nice. We already have enough problems on our brain. We don't need extra assholes. Anyway, the one-way courtesy, man. And the other thing, which was a happy thing, my youngest daughter had her, because where she's Catholic. She had her first communion and first confession. We were so happy. She was so happy. She did a little, they do a little bit of lessons, with the school. They go talk to the priest, and they do, they learn about their religion. They're tested on stuff. They learn, they're learning a whole bunch of things for kids their age, 9, 10 years old, so they can get ready for their first confession and first communion. I'm sure a lot of people are out there are familiar with this. So she's doing her first confession, and it was a big event, and all the families, the parents were out there, and my daughter was nervous, and she's going up to the priest, and it's hilarious. It's like they're training these kids to be rats. Like they're training. I was joking about this. It's like you got to go to the priest, and you got to tell the priest you got to confess to the priest. What is he, an officer or FBI or something? You got to go confess your sins to the priest, everything that you've done, all the bad things you've done. It's like they're teaching these kids how to be like rats and just, just tattletale on themselves. And then after you tell the priest your sins, and the priest gives you like, penance, right? You got to do penance, 10 Hail Marys, 10 Our Fathers, whatever. So you go to the side, and you kneel down there, and you're doing the prayers. You have to say your prayers to pay for the sins. And I'm thinking, like, this is like, 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Father, man. That's a lot of praying. I was going to tell my daughter, listen, why doesn't Daddy come up there with you? And we'll have a little chat with the priest. Maybe I'll get you down to 3 Hail Marys and 2 Our Fathers. Negotiate with the priest. Give the priest an offer he can't refuse. It's like, 10 Hail Marys and 10 Our Father. It's a little too much. You got to see something out of this. But let's give the kid a little bit less. Why not? Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. Had to make a joke about that. No, I'm not making jokes about religion. Just that was hilarious. But congratulations to my daughter. Everything went amazing. And thank you guys. Again, welcome to the new and improved studio. Yes, I'm so excited I keep mentioning it. Check out my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Pete Nero. And now that we have the studio here, I'm going to start doing more episodes. And thank you for the new followers. I see it. I appreciate it. I love you guys. And hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you guys.